Good morning, Nystrom. Happy Monday to you. As you may or may not have heard, over the weekend a winner in the presidential election was announced. Our next president, come January, will be Joe Biden, and his vice president will be Kamala Harris. Now, if you ask me, here's the really cool thing. It's not about politics, it's about history being made. And Kamala Harris is going to make history. She will not only become the first female vice president, she will be the first vice president who is African American and Indian. She is biracial. Now, she has some really cool local ties. Kamala was born in Oakland and raised in Berkeley, so close to us. And we've spent the last couple of weeks talking about hope, and this gives me a lot of hope for the future. If someone like Kamala can grow up and be vice president, why can't one of you? So, a couple years ago, Kamala wrote a children's book, and in a moment I'm going to share a video of that, and your teachers have the link for the longer read aloud if they're interested in sharing it with you.
My name is Kamala Harris, and I am the author of the new children's book, Superheroes Are Everywhere. Superheroes are everywhere.
You know who that is? That's me. Okay. And this is you guys.
In so many of the jobs that I've held, I've had the chance to work with really incredible young people.
When I was a kid, I was sure that superheroes were everywhere.
I've met strong, resilient kids who I knew could have wonderful futures if they learned to believe in themselves and find good role models.
Faster than a rocket ship, braver than a lion. Superheroes always make the world better.
The title Superheroes Are Everywhere was inspired by the heroes who I saw in my life growing up. As a kid, I was surrounded by family members, teachers, and friends who all had different abilities that made the people around them a little bit happier and made the world around them a little bit better.
Does everybody have somebody in their life that makes you feel special? Yeah, and it might be your mom, it might be an auntie or an uncle, it could be a teacher.
The world, of course, is full of people who make a difference in the lives of children. My hope is that kids will understand that superheroes are everywhere. And of course, they may not be wearing capes, but heroes are part of their everyday world.
I learned heroes are you. You guys are the heroes. You guys are the heroes. Superheroes are everywhere you look, even inside of you. Are you kind, brave, and courteous? Are you a best friend? Do you share? Do you lend a hand when other people need help? You're a hero by being the very best you. Now that's pretty super. There we go.
There's so much to connect to with Kamala's message about heroes and hope. So, as we've talked about for the past week or so, our core value of hope is all about having something to look forward to, knowing that you can set goals and work hard to make a positive difference in your life. So in addition to Kamala, the last couple of days last week we featured some kids from across the country who have done some amazing things and made a positive difference. So today's, with the presidential theme, is somebody named Robbie Novak, also known as Kid President. And you may have seen him on YouTube over the years. Him, along with his older brother, started making videos many, many years ago in 2012. At the time, Robbie was 8 years old. And his message in these videos is all about love and positivity. So, interesting fact I learned about Robbie was many of us have seen him on YouTube for years, but he has a brittle bone disease, meaning that his bones break very easily. And so over the years, he has had 70 broken bones and 13 surgeries. Well, the amazing thing that this makes me think is despite all of this, he is still so positive and showing all this hope. So now I'm going to show you a brief video from Robbie, or Kid President, from many years ago. And then to Tomorrow I will show you a more recent one because he's now 16 years old and he's no longer making kid president videos, but he did make a bunch of videos in which he traveled the country finding kids who are doing awesome things. So today you get the young Robbie. Tomorrow you get the current Robbie. So here we go. Kid President, take it away.
What's your ideas how you can change the world? Some people think you should just complain about it. That won't change the world, it'll just make it mad. Some people think you have lots of money, making it rain everywhere you go. Holler for $1. Some people think you have to be really loud and yell a lot. It's like with a bullhorn shouting, "Hey you, yeah you, get my way right now, you heard?" Other people choose to just make fun of everything. That's dumb, everyone's dumb. It's easy to make fun of stuff, but it's cooler to make stuff. Some people think changing the world can only be done by the smartest person in the world. Just put them in a room, let them figure it out. The solution of world hunger? Food. Wow, that was like so amazing. Some people see the bad in the world and they just decide to ignore it. But that won't help anything. Some people think you have to be really famous and super cool. In fact, lots of people think you have to be really powerful to make a difference. Like being mayor, or senator, or president. But the truth is, a title doesn't make you more important. The world is changed by you. It's one person filled with love. And they just have to live it out, so they do something awesome. Then that person is filled with love, and they do something awesome. It just goes on and on and on and on. And the next thing you know, everything's awesome. Some people think it's impossible to change the world.
It's impossible to change the world.
Well, you can see why they could think that. Living in the world with kids who are hungry, people who are homeless, families weren't happy. I'm just trying to figure it out like everybody else, man. But I do know this, though. Next time you feel overwhelmed or totally alone, remember this. Things don't have to be the way they are. The world is changed by ordinary people. Real people living out big love. And that's what gives the world a reason to dance.
Watching Kid President never gets old and always puts a smile on my face. But on to our riddle for today, and this is a really, really hard one. Had me scratching my head. So I will be super impressed for those of you who are able to get this, but I know some of you can. I can travel at nearly 100 miles per hour, but never leave the room. You can cover me up, but that doesn't slow me down. You will not know if I come only once or again and again and again. What am I? That is it for today. Remember those 4 B's. Be responsible, be respectful, be safe, and be honest. Have a great day or not. The choice is yours.